Hi guys, how are you doing? Cause I'm doing great. And have you ever faced the demanding reality of late stage capitalism where it doesn't matter who I am, only my potential to work for people over 70 years old? Totally disconnected from reality, where I'll be exploited for the benefit, fighting the wars, and idolize them to the point where anyone who disagrees becomes my mortal enemy, until I have no more strength to do, and then to them, elected politicians who define a good citizen as a productive one, my children will follow the same cycle of perdition until Earth is no longer habitable. Well, I don't. I'm just bored. I played this level before like a lot of times, so I downloaded a bunch of maps to see which ones are the best. And today I show y'all my discoveries. But before just subscribe, I don't know, let's get into it. A better tomorrow. As you enter the level, a limbo-esque essence greets you, until it becomes E-1. All the lights are now turned off, and the only light available is the skull light. It has an interesting architecture. It could be seen as another 7-1. A lot of paths and doors that confuse the player. There's zero lighting, which makes recognizing enemies more complicated. It has a nice song. It features 168 enemies, and I consider it a pretty hard level. I gotta be honest. In challenge, I could say it's like a 4 or 5 stars. It's hard but not impossible. Environment is like 2 or 5 stars because it's basically a mix of E-1 and 1-3. In song, I gotta give it 3 stars. It's good, but I will put it on a playlist. In secrets, I gotta give it a 4.5 stars out of 5. They're good, but they're a little bit too hard to find. In replayability, I could say it's like 2 stars. I only played again to find the secrets. Testa, or what can I say, like TSTA? I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna call it Testa. The first part is literally Earth. You can see a good time fighting some drones. It's just world building, so nothing gameplay related, more like a hub for all the trading levels. I like the characters and the horse. T-O is another story. At first it can be easy, but in the second room you will get swarmed by hard enemies. This shows that it's not truly trained. If it is, HP-01 has the potential to be 100 times better than B1. And honestly, this is just one of the hardest levels that I've faced. It has a great soundtrack, and I love the Cerberus version more than the original one. Some parts are just too hard, like incredibly hard. I love to see it completed in the near future. Challenges, it gotta be a 5 star. It's brutal. Environment, I could say like a 4 stars. It feels like a factory that was overtaken by nature. Song, it gotta be like a 4 stars. I like it. It sounds kinda alien, I don't know. Secrets, I could say it's like a 3 stars. Some were too hard to find. In replayability, I gotta say it has a lot of potential, so I gotta give it like 4 stars. Yeah, that will be Testa. When Hill freezes over. It's a good level with red atmosphere, but I don't really get where it's supposed to be located. Like, there's a Leviathan, so maybe it is Earth, but it is called When Hell Freezes Over, so Frozen World, maybe? It has some lore, it gets a little laggy sometimes, and I love the lollipop and the right challenge. 4 stars. Gets stuff in parts, environment 4.5 stars. Love the snow and how the heaters actually make sense in this level, but I would have loved to see it less as a joke. I don't know. Sound 3.5 stars. Not a favorite. It has 2 good parts and that's it. Secrets. Great placement. Also the lollipop, so 5 stars. Replayability 4 stars. I mean, it's alright. I could see myself doing it all over it. clarity. I fucking love that intro, man. This level is so precious. It feels like after the real end of ultrakill, like when all the earth movers are dead and everything is over, but life somehow begins again. Nature covering a city that never have citizens again. This is simply precious. But let's be real. In the challenge department, it's poorly cinematic. There are enemies, but nothing major that could represent that trouble. So 1 star. Environment. This is precious. 5 stars. So it's more like an environmental sound than music, but it fits perfectly. So 4 stars. In secrets, 4 stars. Somewhat hard to find. Let's be honest. And replayability, I could say like 3 stars. It will be done mostly for the vibes. Full size Heresy. It's a good level. Feels like Heresy expansion, like 6-3 maybe. Has some fun encounters. I love that the Dito passage. And I love the Dito environment. Definitely a solid level. In challenge I could say it's like a 4 stars. It can be hard at times, which is pretty good. But it's also very respectable with the play. Environment I could give it also 4 stars because it fits the Heresy theme perfectly and it is not a copy of any other label like a Better Tomorrow. The song I could give it like 3 stars because I thought at first it was Ultra Church, but it didn't be like another whole different song. In Secrets I could give it like a 3 out of 10, 3 out of 5. Has some but not enough for a 5. In replayability I could say like a 2 because it doesn't have too much to come back from. What you all say? This fuck up the ranking? I don't know. Leave the comment saying that, and I would also love to hear from y'all what other levels would you like me to review. That would have been everything. Like, my name is the Star Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one.